Hello and welcome back to Super Zombie Player. We're gonna fight this chick who is apparently super ethereal. Is your leg okay, lady? It looks like it might be broken. I don't think they're supposed to bend that way. But anyway. Oh, Chansey, look at you. You look like Lumpy Space Princess is much cheerful to your cousin. Also, you look like an egg. Waterfall, sure, why not? Fuck you gonna do rest on the first turn for? How useless fucking, it's still not a waterfall, it's a water jet. Waterfalls fall from up. They go up to down, because they're falling. Falling water. Falling water! Falling water is a lovely place. If you ever have a chance to go visit it, you should. Falling water. I took a lot of art history classes in my academic career. Shit. Well, I just gotta take it out while it's asleep. It's fine. I can do that. In high school, I took AP Art History. Shout out to Mr. Drummond. Love you, man. We went on a field trip to Falling Water, which is a Frank Lloyd Wright house. Frank Lloyd Wright being like a prolific and well-respected, famous architect, home designer, awesome person. And so we saw Falling Water, and it's called Falling Water because it's literally like built on waterfalls and creeks and things, like little ones. It's gorgeous! It's gorgeous. I highly recommend going if you ever get the chance to see it. It's super awesome. And the house is so impractical, but it's beautiful! When we went there on our little field trip, we, there was obviously a gift shop because it's, whoops, I hit the tripod. It's a gift shop. There's a gift shop in it because it's like, you know, it's a tourist destination now and like they make money off of it that way and through the tours and they sell shit there. And we saw, I distinctly remember one thing in that gift shop, which was a Frida Kahlo marionette, which was pretty funny, you know, because art stuff. Yeah, but this is so dumb. This isn't even, it was very funny to us at the time though. They sold water bottles at the gift shop. Like you could buy sodas and things like that and water. You know, so because that's the thing that, fuck ever, whatever the reason was. But they rebranded in a way the drinks that they were selling and they put a custom Falling Water label on the water bottles. I don't know why, but I see that happen sometimes with places. And so, us bunch of like 17-year-olds or 16-year-olds or whatever are running around outside in this like kind of clearing meeting area that they had and chasing each other around waving this bottle, shouting, "Falling water, water bottle! Falling water, water bottle! Falling water, water bottle!" And we thought it was the funniest shit ever. It's really easy to amuse teenagers on a field trip. Just anything that involves annoying the fuck out of everyone around us at the time, that's funny. That's the funniest thing ever. Anywho, we should switch dudes, dude. Clump. Yeah. Oh no! I'm gonna get confuzzled. Confuzzled, not fun. Anyway, that was a lot of fun times in art history. Those good times. Except college art history. That was not fun. College art history was the opposite of fun. High school art history, though. High school art history was great. Stop fucking doing rest! I want this battle to end eventually, you know. We also saw, I don't know if it was the same trip or not, we saw Kentuck Knob. I think it was the same trip. Kentuck Knob, I don't remember anything about. I just remember that it was far inferior to Falling Water in my opinion. Oh, there's a real fun story associated with that trip. So there were 2 art history classes and we like combined together and we took 2 charter buses out. And it was a trip. It was a long, long journey to get to this place. Then we're coming back and it's really late because we went to these 2 different places in one trip and it was a day trip. We were not like staying overnight anywhere. We had to get back home. So we're in the 2 charter buses driving back to the school to meet our parents to go home, and in the bus I was in, suddenly there was this loud bang near the back of the bus, and we were all like, what the fuck, did we like pop a tire? What's this? And then next thing we know, there's confusion happening in the front, and then we were pulling over on the side of the road, and it turns out the engine blew. The engine is in the back of the bus, in a charter bus, apparently. And, the engine blew, and we were stranded on the side of the highway in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere at, like, midnight. And the other bus was fine and was, like, ahead of us at this point. And then apparently they finally get in contact with the other bus. And they work out this plan that, like, okay, so we're gonna wait, the other bus is gonna wait, and then we're both gonna wait on the side of the fucking highway in the middle of the night, 2 buses full of teenagers and teachers, and and we're gonna try and get a hold of an emergency charter bus to just move us over on the busted up bus to the other bus to get us all home safely. And it was the middle of the fucking night, so they couldn't get another bus. So they were like, well, we're gonna have to wake up a driver and like try and find a replacement, or I don't remember, this was a really long time ago, but like it was basically a seemingly hopeless situation, and it was gonna take a really long time to get it sorted out. So like there was a McDonald's nearby, and so they were able to get us to the McDonald's to like have us not be just outside on the street or trapped in a bus in case like anybody was like claustrophobic or whatever, also so we could get food and things like that. And so, but then before they got us to the McDonald's, they gave us a chance to like call our parents and let them know what's going on or whatever. And then they came up with the brilliant idea that like, oh, well, we have like 5 or 6 empty seats on the other bus that is working. So what we were thinking was, this was the teachers, by the way. What they were thinking was, okay, we're gonna do a lottery system. If you want to sign up to have the chance to get on the other bus and go home right now, then put your name in. And not everybody did, because like some people, you know, were having fun being out late and like having a new experience or whatever. I think I put my name in because like I knew my mom was already in panic mode, and so I didn't want to have to deal with that, so I put my name in. But like it was fucking it was Survivor style. Like by lottery we got the chance to go home, and I got picked and I got put on the other bus. And so I went home, like, sorry, fuck y'all. So that's a thing that happened. And then the other bus eventually got a replacement vehicle, and they were able to get everybody home eventually. And from what I understand, it did not take that long, but what a weird thing that happened. That was also the same trip where I experienced a truck stop Arby's for the first time. Yeah. We needed to stop somewhere for food, and there was nothing else but a truck stop. So we went there, and there was an Arby's inside. So it was like a convenience store, and then you walk through this little door in the back. Like, real sketchy looking, too. And then it was an Arby's. And that was the first time I'd ever been to an Arby's. Yeah. Got curly fries, it was awesome. But it was like, in that part of town where it's like, southern people. And my art history teacher didn't really look like the type of person they were used to seeing. they kept kind of staring at us a little bit. It was like, what are all these children doing here? Anyway, high school, field trips, life experiences, yeah. You should tell me. I haven't asked you a question about your lives in recent episodes, so you should tell me in the comments about a memorable field trip you took in your academic career. Cause everybody takes field trips, right? That's not just a thing in my school district, I assume. It's good times. I miss that shit, man. Except when I was a kid in like elementary school and middle school, my mom refused to let me go if she could not chaperone. So, she would sign up to chaperone every single trip, so like, all of my fucking classmates knew my mom because she was on every class trip. Also, she wouldn't let me take the bus. She would follow the bus in her car with me in the car, just by myself, because she didn't trust the buses. Oh, helicopter parenting is a hell of a ride, friends. I mean, love my mom, but some questionable decisions were made when I was growing up. It's okay though, I turned out fine, right? Right? Yeah! Let's fight another chica. It's the last. Another last with a broken leg, apparently. So many ride-ons. I'm not even paying attention what's going on. I'm just talking, I'm telling a story. Also, I keep looking at the camera like it's a person, like I'm talking to a person. So I'm just... I just tend to go into autopilot with these games. Like, I can't help it. This is how I played them when I was a kid, too. When I was a kid, if you played Game Boy as a kid, or not as a kid, I don't know how the fuck old you are, if you played Game Boy, you know, before they had backlights and shit like that, and you needed light feeding directly onto the screen to be able to see anything. I used to play my Game Boy all the time in the car. Like, as soon as we'd get in the car, that would be the only thing I would do. I would not speak to anyone. It was the only way that I would allow my parents to listen to whatever fucking music they wanted to, because they were listening to music I didn't want to be listening to at the time. But, yeah. But at night, like driving home from family dinners or whatever, it would be really dark, and so the only light would be fucking street lights, and you can't turn on the little lights in the car. This was something my parents told me as a child, because I don't know if it's true, true or not, but that like the lights inside of the car are distracting at night, because like they glare or whatever, I don't know, I've never really done it, but anyway, they wouldn't let me turn those on to see the Game Boy. Maybe they were just saying that to discourage me from playing Game Boy in the car, but it didn't fucking stop me because I would take it upon myself to memorize all of my Pokemon's movesets and the order in which they were placed and my item order and everything. I would completely memorize all of it so that all I needed to do was get a feel for my surroundings whenever we'd pass a street light or a particularly well-lit area, and then just do it by sound. I would use the that sound, the like indicator that you've made a choice, or like the bumping into a wall noise or things like that, to play the game completely blind. That's how fucking much I loved playing Pokemon when I was a kid. I didn't need no stupid light source to play. I would just play it by ear. Literally play it by ear. I was dedicated. So anyway, what I'm saying is autopilot Pokemon. That's just how I'm used to it. Hello! Dude's got some rolls on him. You are a hefty, hefty turtle. So, I'm not clear. Does he grow the cannons? Did it now? Did it use Lovely Kiss? That is the funniest thing. This gigantic monster death turtle machine gun kissed me gently to sleep. And then it did wing attack, because why not, right? Okay, well, you know what? We'll see if I wake up from this next time on Super Zombie Power. Peace, love, and geekdom, come on!